Greetings and salutations. This is Wolfphototech coming directly to you through the power of the internet via the YouTube video sharing platform. This is a little bit different, as you can see by the title. I ordered this a few days back, and it just finally came in the mail. Bam! And I got ahead of myself and cut it open. And I basically stopped right there because I figured this would be something really interesting to people. Before I continue on, given that I've always grown up in a rural area and quality internet is really hard to come by. I mean, like cell phones are basically the best internet you can get out where I grew up. But I recently moved into a small town, so I have better internet options. But yet I am still using my old internet options, which are the old Wi-Fi hotspots. Which, incidentally, I should do a review on these hotspots. I've had so many of them over the years. The only person that has more knowledge about these things than I do is probably my good friend John from Magic Tech Review. He's right here on YouTube. He specializes in phones and magic tricks. He's a really nice guy. Go check out his channel. But seeing as such, I'm always game for trying a few new things with my internet devices. And I've never had really good internet, but I've had decent internet. I've had internet that ranges anywhere from, if it's a really good night with absolute perfect conditions, I could play a game, maybe, to internet devices that are so bad and you are lucky to even download a game, a 1 gigabyte game in 5 hours. So when I received an email from my internet provider stating, hey, you're eligible for this program, I said, absolutely, positively, sign me up. So that's the shipping list. So what I got here is what's called, as you can see by the title, a Sprint Magic Box Gold 3rd Gen. Bam. I'll back it up. Back it up. So it's a 3rd Gen 3 Sprint Magic Box Gold. It is a big box that sits in your window. It's like a personal phone tower in a box that can pick up your signal and amplify it many times up so it can project great distances to the tower at a much higher signal strength than what your phone or your Wi-Fi hotspot or anything else can do. So I said, I'm absolutely up for this. You know, I could always go for more speed. I need more data, but I could always go for more speed. So open this up, and the first thing, this device is property of Sprint. Please retain the box in case of the device needs to be returned to Sprint. As I said, this is practically a small radio tower in a box. There's a little diagram of the basic essential steps of your Sprint Magic Box. It is rather simple. Step 1, unbox your Sprint Magic Box. Check it for damage. You will find a Sprint Magic Box and power supply. Step 2, find a good location for your Sprint Magic Box. The device should be located near a window. You may have to try several windows on different sides of your location to find the best signal. Step 3, it's supposed to be step 3 is the screen will flash beginning the startup process. Please follow the on-screen prompts. Step 4, I don't know what the step 4 is. Step 5, profit. Now, I ruined the joke earlier because I started it with step 3. I got a new hat. I got a new hat. I'm all for new hats. And I pulled that off the top, and bam, that's what it looks like inside. It's a big box. It's that's upside right. It comes out like nya. There's connectors on the end. Bam. Oh. There's connectors. One looks like for power, and the other one is a USB. It's a big old box. It's called a Sprint Magic Box. Which is funny because I just name dropped Magic Tech Review. This is his wheelhouse of specialty. As I said before, it's not that heavy. I could probably take this to work and put it on the scale and say, this is this heavy. I work at a scrapyard. I specialize in grading of metal materials. I could literally start another YouTube channel and basically tell you, okay, yes, this catalytic converter is $150. This one is $3. This is how you separate your aluminum extrusion from your aluminum clip, from your aluminum solids, from your aluminum sheet, from your aluminum breakage. This is 3003 aluminum clip, 3015, you know, that stuff. There's the vented underside. As I said, it's a gigantic sending. It's basically a little antenna booster box. So there's little prongs right here. You see the little prongs? That's for like coiling up the power. Oh, there's an Ethernet connection in the bottom. See? Wank. So you got two USBs right there, and you got an Ethernet right there, right under nah. Tumble it over a few more times. Bam. Is the Sprint? No, yeah. Sprint logo. Sprint Magic Box. And then here is the power supply. It is in this pink thing, which I don't mind at all. I don't think it's going to fit over my head. My head is too fat. Yeah, see? My head is too big. My head is too big for it. There is some handy-dandy anti-moisture packets. These are great for your gun safes, and everything else, just in case of the zombie apocalypse, so your ammo can go bad in the case. Trust me, your ammo can go bad. Too much moisture builds up around it. It starts rusting. It can jam in your gun. Your brass rounds can oxidize and build a chrome-filled layer on it, which can jam it in your gun. So don't want your ammo jammed in your gun. That's how you end up with gun kabooey, and if you're lucky, it doesn't get there. It just gets stuck in there, or it doesn't get stuck in the magazine or something else, or a clip. And you're just kind of screwed. Oh, look! Another hat! Yet again, another look at the box for the Magic Box. Pull this over, back it up. As you can see, there's my video game. There's a selection of my video game collection. This is gonna be like my gaming news desk right here. But here's safety and the prongs. I don't know. It doesn't fit there. But anyways, we have this. So you got two USB plugs here, which are not used for power. Although, where's the power? Oh, Oh, there's the power. I was looking right past it. So anyways, you plug that on yaw, and you can run it out that way, or you could run it around in here, which incidentally is really awkward if you run it back this way multiple times and just stick it out there. It's like, why do you do that? But sure, unless you want to do it like this. You just stick it in there and stick it out there. You got a really nice long cord on both ends of your power supply. The power brick is concussion grade. No. The cord is probably long enough to accelerate the power brick up to a sufficient speed to render an individual rather hurt if used as an improvised weapon. However, it's not hefty enough to completely knock out an opponent unless you are bulked up. So there's a Sprint magic box. I'm going to hook it up and try to go hunting for the best window in my place. All the windows are rather tiny in my place, but hey, it is PET1 plastic, which is the recycling code for plastic. In my area, there is only one company that recycles plastic, which is John's Disposal. There's not very many plastic recyclers in the United States, to be quite honest. It is actually rather difficult without massive financial investment in the $1 million plus dollars worth of equipment to at least do the basics in plastic recycling. It's not like metals recycling where you can just look at stuff and say that can go there, that can go there, because quite honestly, a lot of people are going to peel this little piece of plastic off, and whoop, there goes a PET1 on plastic label. Unless that's the PET1 plastic right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in, and I'm going to play around with it, and I'm going to find out how well it works. And then I'm going to make another video in a few weeks and tell you what I think of it. By the way, the Franklin 850 Wi-Fi hotspot I just showed you is actually an exceedingly good hotspot as far as transmission speeds. It is more than sufficient to play video games with a Nintendo Switch, even in an area that is somewhat weak signal. However, you had to pay close attention to when you're playing and how long you play. You only have about 4 hours of charge time on that little guy, and quite frankly, if you leave it plugged in, it heats up, and about say 5 hours, you will start getting signal errors on your Nintendo Switch. It's because it warms up, and the upload and the download speed, it starts dropping. So you got about 4 good hours of play time, and then you could probably charge it, and you end up with another 4 good hours, and right around the 9th hour, where you are seriously in the situation where your Switch is you're getting connection errors with it. However, it is a great little Wi-Fi hotspot. I don't have the 900 series. I got the 850 there. I would probably consider getting a 900, but the 850 is just fine. The only real major difference with the 900 and the 850 is that the 900 has an LCD display, and that only has a little LSD display for basic information. You have to connect to it through your phone or stuff like that. I have another one up there that is a overdrive. I got the information on my phone for it. But it's a Sprint overdrive, and it's actually a pretty good one. But I just use it for uploads. It's not fast enough to do gaming unless you are like one of the few people on the tower at the time doing a lot of stuff. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like on the video. If you dislike it, please leave a dislike. If you leave a dislike, please tell me why you disliked it. Leaving a dislike doesn't tell me why you disliked it. Obviously, it tells me that you disliked it. Okay? And thank you very much for watching, and so long, and thank you for all the fishy sticks. Also, I have a lot of games to put on, videos to put up on the channel. Have a wonderful evening, and so long, and thank you for all the fishy sticks yet again.